Now we have a special one from 1987. This guitar was made in response to the Superstrat era. Unfortunately, in 1987 they were a little bit behind. So this model did not sell very well, and now that it is quickly approaching vintage status, collectors are starting to look at this as more of a collectible guitar from the Gibson era. As you can see, the case here is a little bit worn. I would actually suggest replacing this case, as there is some evidence of mildew in here, as you can see there. And it doesn't smell as terrible as it used to, but it is what it is. It's a very nice case for a very nice guitar. As I said, this is a 1987 Gibson US1 Superstrat with the rare blonde finish. Usually you find these in a cherry sunburst, and another rare finish is black. This one has a very nice quilted top. Usually these came with flame tops. Here you see there is actually no logo on this guitar. That is a raised logo, just like the 50s Flying V's used to have. And it came stock with a factory Kaler by Gibson, as you can see here. Overall, this is a thinner neck, has these nice inlays on it, not too much fret wear. Just this gorgeous top on this one, as you can see. We'll get the case out of the road here real quick. And into our usual look. Gorgeous quilted top once again. This guitar, upsettingly to me, doesn't have a three-way switch. It has a 3-toggle system, so when you do this one, this pickup's on, this pickup's on, and I believe that's for that pickup. They're not actually coil taps. That's kind of what I thought when I first had it. But no, those are actually your pickup selectors, so you can choose which ones you want on. And the other thing about this one is there was a piezo-like pickup added right here. That's for like an acoustic type sound. If you have it, something to plug it into, it just goes straight through with the strings and actually attaches down here. As you can see, some of the finish is starting to chip off. I don't believe it'll spread anymore as long as you don't touch that area. And that extra pickup is included with the case. I don't know if it works. I'm assuming it does, but I have no way to test it because I don't even know what it plugs into. The back of this guitar is black, which that kind of surprises some people because the other ones, I forget what color they are. You got some Grover tuners up here. 1987, 180th day of the year. 59th in production for that day in the Tennessee plant. The neck itself is in good shape. I haven't cleaned this guitar in a while, so some of those fingerprints will come off. As you can see, you got some like checking going on in the back here. And some, at least the buckle rash is on the control plate here instead of the actual guitar. I always thought that was kind of nice that whoever was using this guitar as heavily as they did it there instead of into the wood. As you can see, you have a little chip right there in the paint. I do believe this one is all original. You can take a look at the photos to see the insides of the control cavity. This guitar reminds me of like a bumblebee because it's this kind of a golden honey blonde mixed with the black. It just reminds me of a bee. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, I don't know. I will say this guitar probably needs a good setup. I am going to attempt, doing a proper setup on it, but I am by no means a professional at that yet. But there you have it, a very gorgeous, semi-unknown, rare Gibson. I think it plays great. It also comes with a Kaler bar inside the case. It's not the original, but it is one that works. As always, you can find my best price shipped on this guitar if you visit my Facebook page, Troglys, Troglys. Just add that on to the end of facebook.com. And as always, just let me know if you have any questions, and I will be glad to answer them. Thank you.